How do you think the season went, Mr. Sturgis?
I think the season went really well. We had a lot of kids come out for football, and did we win all of our games? No, but we did a good job. We had a lot of effort, and I think the kids really were able to progress.
Do you think the season could have been better with a week of practice before it began?
Absolutely. I wish we did have an extra week of practice in there. As a matter of fact, I wish we had fewer games. One thing that I wish we had was more time, because I don't think that we have enough time to work on our fundamentals. And with that extra week of practice, like you were saying, we really could have focused on a lot more of the real basics and worked on more technique.
Right. What is your attitude of coaching and its relationship to education?
I think coaching is teaching. They're the same thing. It's just instead of teaching math or science or reading, you're just teaching football. It's the same exact thing. One of my favorite things about coaching is the fact that it's teaching on a little bit more of a personal level. You're not learning book work, you're learning life skills, you're learning dedication, you're learning determination, how to deal with failure. It's by far my favorite thing in the world. I love coaching. It's great.
Right. How do you deal with multiple sports athletes?
Multiple sports athletes. We've had a lot of those over the years. Basically, depending upon whether or not you have a game or whether you have practice, as a football coach, football is the priority. Unless, like for example, we have football and cross country that overlap, we want you at the football practice. But if you have a cross country meet, you are excused from practice to go to the meet. But otherwise, we want you at football practice. But we do have students that do play two sports. We want you to play sports. We want you to play all the sports, and we just try to balance it the best that we can so that it's fair to both.
Describe the organization of a typical practice.
Organization of a typical practice. Well, they change every day and every week depending upon what we have and when our games are. But we try to start our practices out with just some little warming up, light stretching, stuff like that. And then we go into some techniques and simple things like form tackling and pushing or going through simple drills. And then we go into team. And then we do some conditioning at the end.
All right. What are your strengths and weaknesses as a coach?
My strengths and weaknesses as a coach. My strengths would be I think that I have a lot of passion for teaching. A passion for teaching football, not just coaching, but just educating people. And so I really feel that I can build good relationships with students and the student athletes, and I'm able to kind of get that feel and that vibe and be able to bring something to where we all feel like we're all part of the same team. Something I feel I can work on better is you can always learn more about the game. And when it comes to it, you can get real technical or real specific with things. So, I mean, I'm a student just like you guys are when it comes to football, because there's always more to learn.
Right. How has coaching affected your life?
It's affected my life significantly. I mean, it takes hours out of my day that I could be with my family, but I choose to be here with you guys because I love it. I love being around you guys, and I think that it really does teach some very important skills that you can't get anywhere else. But it's something that I've always done. I've always played football. Even when I stopped playing football and I was able to coach, I could coach. I just think it's a wonderful thing to be involved with. My family loves it. I love it.
What are the best and worst memories of coaching?
Best and worst memories of coaching. My best memories, my memories of coaching are very simple. The best ones are just being at practice every day. I personally don't care too much about the wins and losses. I love to win. I really love to win, and I hate to lose. But I love the practices because you get to see the progress of people doing better, getting better, and failing and learning how people cope with it and helping them get through that, than just knowing that they have to work hard. Something that I'm not proud of, I remember one in particular practice where let's just say that I was having a bad day, got some bad news and whatnot, and I caught myself kind of taking it out on my players. And it wasn't fair, and at the end I was able to apologize to them. I talked to them the next day about it. It was not right of me to do so, but we all have bad days, and you can only learn from those experiences.
How do you plan on improving as a coach year to year?
Improving, learning more about the game, kind of like what I was just talking about, is you can always learn more. new plays, and everything really kind of depends upon the players that you have. You have to kind of work with your players and work with what's best with your players that you have. But getting better is just simply, watching more football, going to meetings, going to coaching clinics, stuff like that. And just more than anything, just getting to know my players better and see where I can put them better. Kind of like yourself.
Yeah.